Hello there, and welcome to Daniel Semro Haley Taro Video Productions. Copyright 2025, Daniel Semro Haley Taro Video Productions. I hope you enjoy this video, and if you have any requests, please do feel free to post a comment below the video, and one of us will respond and let you know when we will be able to film your request. If you have any questions, do feel free to post a comment and one of us will answer it for you. Please note that requests may take longer depending on how much content needs to be shot or needs to be edited at any given point. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this video, and let's get right on in. Roll film. Hey guys, it is Daniel here with the YouTube channel Daniel Semro Productions. It is great to be with all of you once again. And along with me for the ride this video, I am joined by the resident techie of the Media Maniacs. It is the one, the only DJ MusicClues. Welcome back, MC. Yep. So let's not dawdle on this intro and let's get started. Thanks for watching and enjoy. Alright, MC, let's go in the order they talked about and talk about iOS 26. But first, you sighted people are gonna get a quick look. So my blind audience, grab yourself a Diet Coke, grab yourself some water, whatever you want, grab yourself a snack, because you're going to be hearing music, and then we'll come back in and talk about everything. Alright, you guys, I wanted to quickly just apologize because in the first couple of sections of this video, you are not going to be able to hear MusicClues' side of this. I apologize for that, but right now there's nothing I can do about it. He's a busy man, and I'm not going to bother him about it. But it's not throughout the whole video, I promise. Alright, MC, so let's go in the order they talk about and talk about iOS 26. Tell us about it, MC. That it is. That's pretty neat. Alright, sorry about that, guys. This is iOS 26 Part 2. $18. To quote the keynote, one of those pesky telemarketers. Hold. Like. When the live agent or whoever it is you're going to speak to is available. He means messages, y'all. Thank you. About time, Apple. Boom. Oops. Yes. And Apple took how long to put that in? Years. Wow. Yep. MusicClues? Yup. Oh, believe me, I can relate to that. Thank you, Apple. Thank you. Thank you, Apple. What? Okay then. Wow.
Authentication, application, Finder, USB.
Thank you. I'm tired of it cluttering up the App Store. Can I just say that? App Store. Not the game store. It's the App Store. Wow. Right. Is that on iPhone? Nice. Duh. And bad news. Nope. You're golden. Yeah. Alright, is that it for compatibility? Alright, watch out, because we've got some news about watchOS. But first... but first, you sighted people have some pictures to look at. Which I actually do quite like, I have to be honest. And Apple took how long to put that in? Come on now. Nice. Yeah, I'm surprised. Okay. But still, it's kind of shocking. Cut. You're out of luck. You're golden. You might want to kick back and relax for this next section because we're talking about the TVOS days. I'll let the pictures roll and then we will get right on into it.
Authentication. Application. USB accessories disabled. Muting.
Profiles, you mean? Thank you. Darn it. Darn it. That really isn't bad for what you get. Okay then. And they took how long to add that? Yeah. Jeez. And Tahoe. I am pleased to announce that from here on, for the rest of the video, you will hear music clues, and you'll hear everything he's saying. Keep watching. You'll like it.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right. Sorry about that, guys. Anyways, let's talk about macOS now. So, this has received quite a few changes. The first one I want to talk about. Okay, guys, you know for a long time that if you receive a call on your iPhone, the FaceTime app is used. Whether it be an actual phone call, obviously from somebody else, or regular old FaceTime. Well, that changes.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
Well,
okay,
it's
still can be used, but
Yes. It's no longer used for one of those things. You could probably take a guess at what I'm about to say. Yes, the phone app, you heard me, the phone app is now available on Mac with this new update.
and
Yeah, you want to know the funny part? Guess how I'm calling Dan right now?
through the Mac.
Yep, straight up through the Mac. Kind of funny, huh?
That's hilarious.
Uh,
Hey, it's a good case in point for a demonstration of how to use it.
Very true. Very, very true. And that's not the only place the phone app is going to be coming to, but I'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, so yeah, with the new phone app, you can now call directly from your phone, and if you get a video call, it shows up in the right corner. So pretty cool.
Boom.
And of course, this phone app also has the capabilities of all the other things they talked about with iOS. So you still have Whole Assistant, so you can continue to type away on your Mac on an important document or work paper, or that test assignment that you totally procrastinated on. While you wait for them to pull up your information.
Yeah.
That should be very useful for my chats with my banking stuff.
Like.
All right, and then Spotlight. You know that obese spot that Apple somehow keeps bringing up. Well, Spotlight search has its biggest update ever. Now, during the search, it will pull up all results from folders, files, entertainment apps, events, apps, messages, and pretty much anything. Pretty good. And in addition, it can now do thousands of actions as well. So you can send a message, edit that photo, or even do a whole bunch of other things. So pretty cool. Oh, and also, of course, the game app is also available on Mac. So, yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, okay. Journals is not only on iPhone anymore. It's also on the Mac.
Now that I'm glad to see.
Well, okay. I wasn't expecting that, but that's good. Good. I think that's the first time I've actually seen a journal on the app on the Mac. So, pretty refreshing to say the least. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, also, real quick, I have a couple things for my accessibility owners. AKA
Why
you.
users pay attention?
Yep. We have new magnifier on the Mac, which allows low vision to zoom in on the surroundings using continuity cam on iPhone, which basically allows you to use your iPhone camera as long as you're connected to the same Wi-Fi as your Mac, or of course an attached USB camera or the built-in puppy on the Mac. So you can apply image filters, so it makes it easier to read or see, or even change perspective. Ooh. Then there's a new accessibility reader, a new system-wide accessibility mode, which allows you to read much better, and it's much better designed. So, thank goodness, about time. Oh, and last but not least, we have Braille Note Access. I talked to Dan about this earlier. And basically, it's a user-friendly interface for those with a connected Braille display, like Dan. And it's really, really convenient too. And then vehicle motion cues, which reduces motion sickness in a moving vehicle. Not that that's going to be an issue for Dan, of course, but good for sighted people who do get motion sick. And last but not least,
I think I experienced motion sickness once, so I can relate.
Yeah, fair enough. And then finally, for my password users, you can now finally easily reference changes that you make to your passwords, including previous versions of passwords that you saved, along with details on when they get changed. So,
Thank you, Apple.
I know. There's nothing more annoying than seeing what passwords you previously didn't have. Of course, this is going to apply to when you update up to now, so obviously you can't take a look at your previous history, but very convenient nonetheless. Alright, and that's going to do it for macOS in terms of that, so let's get on to compatibility, shall we? All right, guys. So, I have the compatibility here. Okay, so for hold on. I gotta double check on something real quick, guys. Just before I say something. MacBook Pro.
Did you already rename the other note, Al? Because it's probably going to overwrite what you already recorded.
Did you already rename the other note, Al? Because it's probably going to overwrite what you already recorded.
Wouldn't want us to lose all that macOS info.
Oh, it actually started a separate note. Huh, how convenient.
Cool.
Okay,
Just
one
want to
sec.
make sure we have.
Yeah, I don't fault you. Give me 1 second.
Make sure we have.
Boop, boop.
Okay.
Shoot. Oh, still supports Intel. Okay, so I'm gonna go in order here. So for my MacBook Air users, if you have any, and I mean any of the MacBook Pros from, hold on a second. MacBook Pro. If you have a MacBook Pro from 2019, that's a 16-inch or a 13-inch for 2019 or 2020, I got good news. You're good. For one more year, you're good.
Thank you, Apple. Thank you.
And for my MacBook Air users, if you have any of the MacBooks without Apple Silicon, hate to say this, but it's about time for that upgrade. Don't look at me like that. I know a lot of you are being like, but it's so expensive. Well, can't I just have one more update, Apple? Sorry, guys, that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Alex, you spoke my language there, my friend. Alex, you
But
spoke
yeah,
my
if you have a
language there,
MacBook,
my
you're
friend.
gonna need one of the MacBook Pros from 2020 or later, or one of the Apple Silicon MacBook Airs with Apple Silicon for 2020 or later to be compatible. If you have the 16-inch or the 19-inch of the Pro, which is still Intel, I believe, you're good for at least one more update. But I think they're probably going to drop it after that, so I would still upgrade ASAP. Good thing I did that sooner.
And cut.
I wasn't finished.
Oh. And cut.
For the iMac, Mac Mini, and Mac Studio, if you have the iMac or Mac Mini of 2020 or later, you are good. So any previous ones of those, not compatible. Obviously the Mac Studio, which is one of the most recent ones that came out. Hello, of course it'd be compatible.
Well, yeah.
And then MacBook, and then the Mac Pro,
Well, yeah.
of course, also compatible.
Yeah.
So there you go. All right,
Yeah.
and that's going to do with compatibility for macOS. Okay, guys, last but not least, I hope you're ready because this is a big one. We're going to be talking about iPadOS. And just like previously when we got when Apple started to split iOS and iPadOS up, this one's a pretty big update.
But first, we got pictures.
Yes, we do. So please take a look at these pictures. And for my blind folk, you might wanna if you're standing, you might wanna sit down.
Because this is a big one.
All right, guys. This is the last one we really have to talk about before our outro and visionOS, which didn't really get too much, so it's the least important, unfortunately. But iPadOS, oh my gosh, this is a really, really big update for us. So of course the usual stuff that comes from iOS is also on iPadOS, so I don't need to go over that again. But the biggest update, you can now use it as a regular old, well, I guess I should say, iMac Mini. Get it? Because it's a miniature computer.
Yeah.
All jokes aside, but now you have the choice during setup to choose whether you want to treat it like a regular old iPad or if you want to use it with Windows. So we'll have we'll have the usual layout. I'm not sure if that's gonna apply to anything that isn't a third-party app, but Yeah, that's pretty cool. But that's not the only thing that they've added.
But wait, there's more.
So we now have the ability to use resizable columns
There's
and
more.
folders inside the app. And just like macOS, as you guys saw, you can now customize your photo icons with custom colors, obviously, icons, obviously, and emojis, and they sync across devices. Oh, and did I mention the folder comes directly to? Did I mention you can now drag any folder to the dock?
You heard right.
But that's not the only thing. You know how on Mac we have preview? Well, that
Comes
comes.
to iPad now.
Yes, that comes to iPad now. So now you can preview stuff directly on iPad.
Comes to iPad
Although
now.
I'm pretty sure any photos will obviously still come up in photos.
Right.
But PFDs and stuff like that can now pop up in a preview instead of having to deal with it. Yeah, deal with it in photos.
Thank you, Apple.
And now with the power of Apple Silicon, we have background tasks now. So now you don't have to leave an app. You can leave an app and do something else. About freaking time.
But that's not the biggest innovation they announced today.
Nope. I still got two big ones for you. So with local capture, you can now produce high quality recordings with any video conference app and easily share the video and audio files directly to the iPad. This is a game changer.
Yeah.
Actually, funnily enough, I'm not sure if Dan's gonna put them inside the video, but I'm actually recording my side using the recording feature right now on Mac. Yes, it's available on Mac too. Kind of.
Yeah. Yes, I am going to use them in the video. So thank you.
Oh, thank you. That's good to know.
Yes, I am.
But yeah, that makes it so much easier. Oh my gosh.
Yay!
But that's not the only thing that comes to iPad.
Yay!
Get
This
ready.
also might shock all of you.
Or
It did us.
yes, it might not at the same time.
Shock.
The phone app comes to iPad as well.
Now I know what you're thinking. How are iPhone and iPad the same? I know what you're thinking.
I guess you didn't know this, Dan, but iPads also have cellular signals. Well,
I was telling him off camera, you guys, that that gives a whole new use to Wi-Fi calling. I was telling him off camera, you guys.
Indeed. The fact the phone app is coming to iPad is quite interesting. Though for anybody who has a cellular iPad, I mean, this was just a matter of when. Honestly, ever since iPads could have cellular signals, which, believe it or not, has been back since near the first iPad. Yes, you heard me, near the first iPad.
But now it gives, like I said, a whole use to Wi-Fi calls.
Indeed. So I wonder if I'll offer Wi-Fi plans now. Interesting. But of course, like the phone, like every OS that we've talked about today, it has the ability to, of course, use all the features that you can have. In fact, I can even see Hold Assistant on here right now. But yeah, so that pretty much
covers it.
Yeah, pretty much covers it, but we still have to go over compatibility, so we're not quite done yet.
Covers it. And And you're a poet and you didn't even know it, MC. Well, I'm still gonna roll it anyway. Here's the picture and then we'll be back. Really? Okay then. 26.
Phew! That's probably the most we've talked about in a while.
Guys, that is going to do it.
Yeah. It's gonna do it for WWDC 2015.
Guys, that is going to do it.
Oh, man.
2025. You mean,
Oh.
Nancy.
Oh, 2025.
2025.
Sorry, it's been a long week. For those who don't know, it's been launch of the Switch 2 on top of several gaming events, on top of getting some new tech. So, kind of had a busy day over the media lately. Yeah, thank you again, Dan, for having me over. We'll be back next year.
You bet.
All right. Oh, and of course, you probably want to do the shout out, I assume.
Bye. Go subscribe to the Media Maniacs.
Thank you. Yes, we have a whole bunch of content, including content on Switch 2, which just launched 5 days ago.
So go check them out, or else.
Hey, you don't need to threaten.
I'm joking. That's a joke.
Oh, God. All right. Well, I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys over at the Media Maniacs channel. And for now, this is yours truly, MC
and Daniel Summer Productions. Have a nice gaming day.
Yeah, gaming day. Or in this case, for my Apple geeks. How about? Yep. See you next year for WWDC 2026.
Guys, that's going to do it for this Daniel Sumro Haley Terrell Productions video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have any requests, like I said in the intro, please do feel free to post a comment. If you have any questions about the material you just watched, please post a comment and one of us, either Haley or I, will answer it for you. Please note that I don't always look at my comments, and I shamefully admit it. I'm not proud of it, but if I don't see it, Haley will. So she will respond to you for sure. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and if, like I said, if you have any questions or requests, post a comment. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we will talk to all of you in the next video. Until then, have a good one and take care. God bless. The music in my videos comes from audionautics.com. That is spelled AUDIONAUTIX.com. The music also comes from the YouTube audio library, where they always have royalty-free music and they update it each month, throughout the month, and throughout the year. If you want to learn how to keep up with me outside of the channel, please listen carefully to the following clip, which will tell you. If I seem to go too fast in the following clip, though, do not hesitate to check the description, where you will find the information in every video. I will always post it there, so you won't get lost. Want to keep up with Daniel Sumro Productions outside of YouTube? Check me out on a brand new social audio app called Jacket.fm. The link will be in the description below. My username, should you wish to follow me, is my YouTube channel name, Daniel Sumro Productions. That's SEMRO, and the number's 1998. So that's Daniel SEMRO Productions 1998. I'd love to get to know you and talk with you there. Remember that anytime I'm not posting a video, if I have updates, they will go on the community tab. So make sure and check the community tab. If you notice that I'm not active or I have not posted any videos, chances are I will post updates on the community tab, as well as fun polls and maybe even an assistive technology quiz, although I haven't decided if I'm going to do that yet or not. But that might be something to look forward to if I do it. Once again, thanks for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. This has been a production of Daniel Sumro Productions. Copyright 2025.